All right, testing. I am awake. I know there's like a, what is it, like a, how is the volume? What's the volume level like, people? What is the, why is he speaking? Well, you know it's bad when I feel the need to type in how's my volume instead of saying it into the mic. A bit low. Okay, let me see. Testing. Looks like I have the volume put up a ton. All right, how's that? Do I sound a little bit louder now or no? Hi, first time on stream. Did not know you did streams. I don't do them very often. I'm trying it out. I heard Omori. That's not good. I don't think I've said the word Omori since I. You can hear? Is everyone in agreement that the volume is good? Okay, let's see. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. I should probably also record this on my video recording software because I plan to make edits to this, and also I have a cold, so I might just go into these like Walter White tier coughing fits every now and again. Concurrent views 52. Dang. More news. And let me just start recording Infomora. This is where that 32 RAM is going to come in handy because I have the video editing software open. I have the streaming software open. I use Filmora like an Instagram girl, even though I know that there's like much better streaming things, but I'm just so used to it. Like, you know, when you're a digital artist and you just get, it's probably better to download this plugin, but it's like, no, I know how to do it this way, so I'm just going to do it that way for the rest of my life. That's the same logic I go with. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I know you guys can hear me. I'm just trying to make sure my Yep. Okay. All right. So people are not happy with the Omori artist. No, I'm going to be completely transparent with you. I'm not going to inflate my ego and pretend I'm bigger than I am. And Mom, I know you listen to all of my videos, so if you're in the chat, just turn it off now. Most people don't know I exist. And that goes with Nui Purple as well, if that's how you pronounce that. So I have no personal issues with her. I've never had anything happen. She has been, well, not accused of. They found some sus art that she's done in the past. I can't say everything because, you know, YouTube, I have to be careful with my wording. Now, here's the thing. Long after me and everyone else in this chat is gone, the war over whether you can make art like this will continue. There's always going to be the pro shippers and the antis. They're always going to go at it. There's going to be one side saying, they're just drawings. There's going to be another side saying, well, it's still really creepy or whatever. And they're going to keep going at it and at it and at it. And the thing you need to know about that debate is your side is only one argument away from winning. So be sure to do it in my comments section. I am not trolling. His audio is low. And from what I know, my audio works well. The fight never ends. It seems like I thought this was going to be a premiere video, not a stream. Yeah, no, most of the time it's not. I'm just scrolling through the chat real fast to see if louder on right ear. Is anyone else? The manga is mid. I don't know. I was reading it and I thought it had moments. It needs to justify its weird pacing because it had all the Basil and Aubrey stuff happen so early. So once we figure out what's going on there, it's whatever. So either way, on topic, I know some people have said like, oh, we can tell what kind of art she makes based on how she draws, but I've always been kind of uncomfortable with that. Just like you can look at any just character and know that they drew art like that. I honestly wasn't gonna claim to know one way or the other until the truth came out. Uh, for me, the audio was lower when using my headphones, and my headphones have an issue with the right side audio, so that makes sense. I don't care about all this. That's a fair take. Everyone says louder on right. Is that something I can adjust on? Maybe it's just the way I'm talking into it because I'm kind of sideways doing it. What I will say is, regardless of how you feel about Omori art of that type, I don't think it's very realistic to think that Omocat cares about this, and I don't think it's very realistic to think that this artist is going to get replaced, because you remember Marmani when she's a really good Hiro Mari safe for work artist. When she was getting in trouble for following someone for their safe for work content, even though they made controversial art also, a huge Western player base from Omori was coming down on her and like telling her to do this and that, unfollow them, delete their account, all that stuff. And she took to Twitter and said, look, I'm in Japan. We don't have the pro shipping culture over there. If I do what you guys say, I'm going to be looked at as a freak who can't distinguish between fiction and reality. Now, is that how she should look at things? I don't know. That depends on who you ask. But it is unreal. Like, I can't fly to Japan, rip the job application out of her hand, and go, you're done. That's not a realistic thing for me to expect or do. Melon Kid all over again? It seems different. I haven't read it yet. So that's why some of those poses felt weirdly inappropriate. It is weird. It's like sometimes... I know lots of people are like, why are the feet so detailed? Like, they say that in every drawing in anything. They're like, why are the feet so detailed? I'm like, because you have to draw 5 whole goddamn toes. And it'll look busy. It doesn't mean there's like malice behind it. It could just be a non-malice toe. I'm just here to not care and hear people rant because I have no life. Why is it only on us in Japan? That explains its rather curious art style. Didn't know about the author though. People when humans have feet, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Omori manga takes place in an AU where everyone's malnourished. And it's going to be interesting to see which way the plot goes, because when the entire cast is deprived of food and they get really scary, it becomes like a Don't Starve-esque situation. I think Omocat really doesn't care. I don't especially care. At the end of the day, art is just art. I'm of that opinion, and as long as people keep fiction, I understand. I can understand that take. I think it's... But sometimes like those furry artists get outed, where it's like instead of just an anthropomorphic animal, it's like just an animal. And like, you could tell me it's just a fake animal or whatever. But I'm still going to think it's really weird, you know what I mean? Like, so I guess I don't really know like, I'm still going to be excited for the manga. There are a bunch of skinny little zesty white kiddos. Like starving kids in Detroit. Yeah, I think they announced a Sweetheart pin recently. I saw some people saying Omocat definitely knew about it and specifically Pitt knew as the artist because of it, but I think that's unrealistic and baseless. The only base they'd have for that is because of Omocat's, past, right? Like, I think it's safe, like, to everyone listening to this, I think it's very safe to say this stuff is considered a non-issue to Omocat. Like, she doesn't really care. And I'd say regardless of how you feel about art like that, I do think it's important to at least treat the situations differently. Like, I don't think Nue Purple is in the same situation as Dr. Disrespect, for example. I think those are two separate things. There's someone who is affected and someone who's making drawings that I don't like. I need to... What's a shot Acon? It's like lolly, but male. To put it again and again. I might personally think, but as long as you don't intentionally put yourself around it, you won't get affected. Yeah, you figure like, oh, hi, Stargazer. You figure that she would at the very least not want the conflict, right? She'd be like, okay, we've been down this route. We may as well not have any of this extra. Just get an artist that has a squeaky clean reputation. But then again, they had the completionist on the Friends Per Second podcast for a while because he was considered a 100% safe bet. He wasn't like a political YouTuber or anything, but then the charity stuff happened. So sometimes you just don't know. But I wouldn't be surprised if Omacat knew about the past art. I don't think she really cares. She knows if she does anything like that, she knows her business will crumble down. Does it crumble down, though? I'm not sure how much her sales are impacted by that. She really want to see them knuckle sandwich with the Western community. Yeah, the Western community is particularly prone to knuckle sandwiches. I don't know. I kind of like the art style in the manga. I do agree that like they drew Kel kind of like he's not bulky enough and stuff like that. Everything feels a little off. I think they did a good I like the way they drew Aubrey. I know I make fun of her head being a Macy's parade balloon because it totally is. But I do think it's a cool, like, cute art style, kind of. What's the name of the account that originally brought all this stuff to light? It was like Yazovik. It's the character from Pig Mask's game, isn't it? Ozu. Oh, wow, I didn't get it right at all. Ozu came. That sounds like some Shimigami Tensei tier stuff. Which reminds me, that Shimigami Tensei game looks really goddamn fun. Sky have me blocked. Anytime you click on an Omori account on here, it's like a 50-50 chance. Also, Healer is making some headlines right now. Jesus Christ, he's getting retweeted by Keemstar and everyone for making fun of Mr. Beast. I guess people just don't know bait when they see it. Either way, I'm not going to click on these images for obvious reasons. Content warning, shot Akon in Omori manga artist, also known as Luminin and 666NO, both of which are accounts she out and deleted, has a history of drawing suspicious stuff. Who would have guessed? Full version. Images that were deleted, captions recovered via TwitFan. Why is he providing full links to the comic? Is that... Okay, if you actually... So, get this. If you consider these, they're suspicious. If you consider this like cheese pizza, like break your door down cheese pizza, why would you share a full link to it to everyone? That's just going to be... That's not going to be... That's not going to be... Anyway, what are people saying about this? Oh, I have a lot of immunity. Wow, based. What? This is just the first thing I got hit with. Bro is as suspicious as the art. If it's so awful, why'd you link it? Thanks for letting me know who to follow. Thanks for the rec. Is this why they drew Basil and Hero so zesty? What a good artist. I'm not sure if this is the reception that this guy wanted when he posted this expose. I don't think he wanted like a celebration. I think he wanted some pitchforks, stuff like that. I told you these comments are crazy. Show to stay winning. I knew Sunny and Hero were looking a little too good. What the hell? Mori fans calling themselves normal. This person's comment is weird, but I mean, if you're able to enjoy Omori with a clear conscience, I imagine you'd be able to enjoy the manga with a clear conscience as well. Like, simply due to the fact that they both have a questionable taste. Such good art. Thanks for the recommendation. Can we find one negative? Okay, there we go. I feel disgusted. You have to share. I am going to explode. Epstein Islanders found this thread. Oh crap, I shouldn't have said that out loud. This is gross and bad. Proceeds to share it. Omori fans are... Yeah, we're seeing some Japanese-leaning comments here, and then we're seeing some Western... yeah, that's... Oh yeah, Omori hater, I forgot. This is literally just a guy who shares Frieza gifs and just says he hates Omori every now and again. I know people who hate Omori so much it gives them energy, or subtracts energy. Like, it's fine if you don't like the game, but wouldn't that just be a tiresome existence? Just like clenching your fists and you're just shaking like a soda can, and your face is going red and there's steam coming out of your ears, and you're just like, god damn, that's stupid. Stupid Omori game. It ends with me, an energy ball, Mountain Dew Baja Blast, actually. Oh, of course he does. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I think ultimately this is going to sizzle and just kind of die down. This is a person with questionable tastes. So is Omocat. I'm sure they both have very weird anime preferences. I would obviously hope that it stays within the anime realm and away from my feed. Again, is anyone actually surprised by this? I've met one of those Omori haters while playing Yuma Tuiki, and we argued about it for a few minutes, and they were like, I don't care anymore, while they were losing the argument. Yeah. Oh, Omocat. Why would you do this, though? Why would you do this and not announce where the American cafe locations are so I can decide whether or not I can go? But it's dangerous when someone who has like a good marketing background just makes a game that has a very cool art style, because you know they're just going to make amazing merch that's overpriced. Personally, I think the manga is a... Oh, wow, I need the... What's that shirt? This is probably like $40. I do think the manga is a good way to remedy the game, because I think a big issue with the games is in the good ending, Basil doesn't die. So I think the manga will be a good opportunity to re-explore that scene and just not have him... Like, objectively, from a story perspective, it would just be better all around. My friend knew someone who hated Omori for understandable reasons, but the person hated it so much it was their whole personality. They were talking more about hating Omori than their favorite game. That sounds like the guy with the Angry Birds profile picture in the Omori server. It's hard to tell what chat is reacting to because there's like a 4-year delay. Do not kill Basil. Am I the only one? I think there's like a recurring joke where everyone just says they hate Basil even though they don't. Either way, I would like if Omocat just returned with like a small game. Like, what if she returned with just like a Vampire Survivors clone in her art style, and it was like a $6 game that you could beat in a couple of hours, and it had like an end game of some sort. She doesn't need to top Omori with another like 40-hour RPG that has an insanely deep insight into the human condition or anything. What if she just made a small game like the Cave Story guy did? After the guy finished Cave Story, he made Kuro Blaster. I forgot about Omori server. That thing is honestly an experience. I never said this in my community video, but I really didn't have an issue with the Omori server. I know some people watched the Omori community is terrible video and they were like, oh, does Boss Store have a problem with the server? I never really had an issue with the server. It was more just other people. Damn, I thought this was going to be your Discord. It was going to be War Muffin, but then I'm like, why not include 92 more people? Hey, why are they advertising this? That's not there anymore. Alright, later, Red. It's weird having 94 people in a live chat. You know when like your friend's streaming on Twitch and you go in there and there's only like 2 guys watching and you just feel bad, so you let it play in a tab that's muted and just minimize it? Well, now I have 90 people doing that, and that just feels really great. I don't know what the excitement over Frieza is with this guy. I forgot about the donut hole she had. I have a bot that automatically watches everyone I follow for me. That's it. You sound like a person who would be banned from RuneScape instantly. Okay, while I've actually let's just find a let me find a good art page to scroll through. Armani? I don't know how to spell their goddamn name. Yeah, all these memes of the manga, I straight up stole them. Oh yeah, I forgot. I randomly summoned the Adderall that I had consumed and made this meme in like 2 minutes.
Yeah! Where'd it tick? That means I'm single again! Oh, behave! Yeah!
I'm not even sure if you guys are able to hear that. Please save the stream. Okay, so one thing I'll say is I think it's insane how... So obviously Omori characters of certain ages are a hot button issue in the Omori community, right? But a very weird recurring thing I see is... a very weird recurring thing I see is that people who are very, very anti-Omori art that's controversial, the instant you click on their Twitter profiles and scroll down, it's like 70 pictures of Sunflower. Like just cuddling and doing all this stuff, and they're frothing at the mouth over it like they're looking at food. And I'm just like, look, all I'm asking is for consistency. Okay? Noob Fart is lying. I don't plan to do that. I mean, I guess considering I spend more time on AOE rather than Twitter, I feel like I should have heard about this earlier than I did. Frieza is like, it's only bannable if you get caught. I don't even know what you were talking about when you said that, but I'm scared to scroll up and find out. I think having a manga was an odd choice. Are they mad about ships? No, I think they're mad over controversial art. It kind of reminds me of old Aubrey. I think it's dumb that people are attacking the art style fixing. Yeah, that is a pretty malicious thing to do. Oh, Healer? Yeah, Healer's getting... My therapist died. Yeah, no, it is crazy. Fixing their art, even if you don't like the art they made, even if you have a problem with the artist personally, I do think just like downloading their art, I think it's fine if you change their art and you do it from like a fandom thing where you're like, oh, I think it'd be cool if we did a more art style that was closer to the actual game, right? I think that would be cool. I don't think it's cool to go, the manga art is terrible, I'm gonna change it, I'm just gonna rewrite the whole damn thing, and I'm going to make it so much better because this artist has no idea what they're talking about or what they're doing. I think that's stupid. But I would love those redraws and those colorings to come from a place of sincerity and positivity instead, because I do think it's cool seeing all the recolors. I do think it's cool seeing all of the redraws. That tweet is crazy. Hey Reddit, I saw your community note. Here's why it's stupid. No one knows, no one can tell this guy is completely fake. I don't think it's in the big account's I don't think it's in the big account's interest to acknowledge that this guy isn't being serious. I think it's better for them to pretend like Healer is genuinely a guy who thinks this stuff and then just dunk on him in a video that gets 100k views. Because Asmongold talked about Healer, the Act Man talked about Healer. This is just me being jealous, right? I chose the wrong business to get into. I should have been a bait posting clout chaser instead of a YouTuber, and then I would have been more famous. So I'm just mad that Healer managed to break the code. Boster, what is even happening? I just got here. I barely talk in Omori Spaces. Hi, Mad Dragon. So initially we were talking about the Omori controversy. The artist had drawn suspicious things in the past. So we were just talking about that, getting everyone's views on it and what it means going forward for the manga. And then we just started talking about other things that's kind of adjacent to that. Troll Door arc. Mad Dragon, I think we met through the Tarnished server, right? There is some really cool and fun and sweet Omori fan art. Yes, there is. There's some really cool AUs. I forget there's the Midnight AU by Rat. I forget exactly what Oh, this tweet I'm seeing on screen just reminded me. So there was apparently a there was a North Korean bit of news that said North Korea is going to make an announcement soon, and someone retweeted it and said Silk Song ? ITR, didn't they get into a controversy about how they made their cat vegan? That was also a joke. That's their biggest dupe. I think that was kind of what put them on the map for real, is they just... it was easy for everyone to get behind the story of hating on someone who did that to an animal. Okay, wow, we're scrolling into some things I don't care for. Either way, I want to know from the chat, if you had the decision to completely replace the Omori manga artist right now, or would you do it, or would you just let it be as is as long as they don't mess up the thing? Hi Hidden, how's it going? It was originally going to be a Discord thing, but then I decided not to. Satire is dead. Healer has to be trolling. What exactly did the artist do? They just drew some controversial art in the past, and some people are really annoyed about it. What did I come back? Hi, that Omori fan. Healer made the blood tweet? Yeah, he did. Healer is everywhere. He's like more famous than Jesus right now. The art and artist are different. Oh, hi, Nietzsche. How's it going? I haven't seen you in so long, dude. In the interest of consistency, I find it very easy to distance myself from the art that this person did. What the hell? Some of the stuff you issued. I find it very easy to distance myself from what this artist has done before. I'm just here to enjoy the manga and then make videos on it. I do wonder how they make money off the manga, because they're just streaming it on that website for free. I'm sure it'll get a physical edition that's like $1 million later on. What was the controversial stuff? It was characters that were on the younger side, engaging in stuff unbefitting of the YouTube algorithm. Man, I can only imagine how I can only imagine how distraught Healer was when community notes became a thing. What should I make a video on, Boss Door? Well, what's the general category you're shooting for? Omori has had so many dramas that I honestly just try to enjoy it by itself. I said this earlier, but I feel like it's fine that this artist is drawing the art as long as they don't draw anything weird with the Omori characters. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Yeah, Omocat knows everyone. Oh my god. I'm just looking at these drawings. Yeah, Omocat has like connections with everyone. I know she's friends with Toby Fox or whatever. I can't believe Toby Fox managed to get an interview with the Yume Nikki guy. But I was annoyed when I found out that the Yume Nikki interview that Toby Fox did was like 9 yes or no questions instead of like actually something else. Doesn't Omocat know Toby Fox? I believe so. Toby Fox actually looks like he could be in the Omori manga. He looks pretty malnourished. He looks like if he misses just 2 meals, he'll be gone. Skeleton Sands. That reminds me, I never finished Underswap. I should have finished Underswap. I am low-key annoyed at Toby Fox for interviewing the Yume Nikki, since I had the same idea without the means to execute it. Do I have any good romance manga recommendations? I don't usually do that genre. I remember when I was in college, I read all of Nisekoi, and it was just like incredibly cheesy. It was the classic anime thing of right before one of them confesses, a baseball comes through the window. Right before any meaningful plot progression happens, just everything collapses on itself. I think that's a very frustrating way to pace a story. You know, it had cute characters. It was a fun thing to just like, you know, it was like junk food. It was fun to just divulge and or indulge in it. But I don't think I'd recommend it as an objectively good story. But if you're in the mood for some cheesy, just fun, maybe you'll like Nisekoi. Kiriyama. I'm frustrated with him doing that too, ITR, but not because you had the same idea. I mean, I guess he wanted to do the yes or no questions because part of the persona of the Yume Nikki guy is he needs to remain mysterious. He can't give away too much. But I don't know, man. I still would have loved to know more. Seeing these screenshots reminds me, has anyone made like a tile set that's Omori themed in Minecraft? I feel like that has to have happened. I feel like I've seen it. I don't mean the yes and no questions. I mean getting in contact with him through Fangamer. Has anyone here played To the Moon? I know a lot of people cite To the Moon as their favorite RPG Maker game. If only the Omori community wasn't always on fire. I have been calloused by the flames, molded by it. It's a resource pack, I think? Yeah, I think a friend of mine sent me something they made a while ago. That was just like, hey, this is it. Fly me to the moon. I haven't, but I need to. I haven't played Minecraft in so long. And Core Keeper's coming out. That's like a top-down Terraria. That game looks really fun. She chose them to draw it. I think it's more of a Scott Cawthorne situation when she didn't know. Or were you planning to do this in the Omori server? Hi, Skywing. If you go to any other video I have on the channel, there's going to be a link to my Discord server in the description. You can click that. All right, later, ITR. I just also heard that Omocat was canceled in quotation marks. Like, Canceled is the wrong word. Usually people can bounce back from it if it's not too bad. Hi, Arcade. It's just Undertale fandom all over again. But the thing, I have to say, like, regardless of how you feel about art of that type, I do think I agree with what the YouTuber Fade said in a previous video of his when he was talking about an Omori artist. He said, it's important not to sensationalize. So when you see art you dislike, getting really what the hell is that picture? Getting really emotionally charged about it is going to just negatively affect everyone, because you're going to spread it more. You're going to encourage whoever drew the thing to troll you, so to speak. They're going to want to stick it to you. It's better to just meet it with a neutral reaction. You know, curate your feed. You have the tools. You can mute people. You can block people. Every game needs to be a lolly service. Hey, Boster, have you seen any mods where you can play the somethings and haunt at a Sunny? That would be cool. I saw a serial introvert video on Omacat. What was the drama even about again? She has several stuff back. She just said some really edgy tweets way back when. That's an actual SpongeBob screenshot. As it has promise. I think best case scenario, the manga ends up being getting through the story really fast, and it has just like a whole other thing planned. They want to do a whole other thing and get a whole new story out there. And I still stand by my initial thought. I think what they should do is reveal one of the friends' reactions to the truth, but not all of them. Have some relief for the player, give Sunny some closure, and then leave some mystery for everyone else. Make it Kel and make him forgive him. But Kel says nothing about how Aubrey and Hiro feel. Omori too. They want to do an Evangelion rebuild moment. Yikes. I don't know where to start with Evangelion. I'll probably watch it at some point, but I know it's just a very confusing rabbit hole to partake in. It's one of those things where it's just like... It's like there's so many different versions and recuts and fan interpretations of the best way to start that you don't know where to begin. That's like the false memory theory. Hi, Minty, how's it going? The pacing was really bad. You know what has bad pacing? Pretty much every really popular anime. That's kind of why I like the live-action One Piece. Because when you watch Dragon Ball Z or One Piece, it's the characters standing there, shaking and staring at each other for 12 minutes before they do anything, because they need to drag those chapters out as long as they can. And the Omori manga is doing the exact opposite. With the Omori manga, it's like 2 pages in, and you've already done 2 of the most important scenes in that entire game. I like the ambiguity of the ending. I hope they don't ruin that. Yeah, that's why I hope they don't reveal all the reactions. And Omori anime would be cool. I think it would be awesome if they did it in the style of those faraway logs, where kind of like the Amazing World of Gumball, where most things are realistic, but the characters are drawings. I think they could have like almost a stop motion-ish look. Oh yeah, Dragon Ball. I grew up reading the manga, so when I saw how the anime was paced, I was like, oh, this is terrible. Maybe I should do live streams like this more often. It feels like a faster way to get news out to you guys, but I still like the curated content a lot. I like to edit and make sure something's very finely packaged and cut down and polished to a shine, and then given to the consumer. That's you. I read the manga too. There was some really weird spin-off manga for Dragon Ball Z called I Got Reincarnated as Yamcha in the Dragon Ball Z universe, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's about a guy who gets killed by some bullies in the normal world, and he gets reincarnated as Yamcha in Dragon Ball Z, and he has to fight extra hard because Yamcha sucks and gets killed all the time. And I'm just like, this was when Akira Toriyama was still with us. So he must have put a seal of approval on this. He was like, that sounds fantastic. Let's just do that. It's more fun than just watching because it gives more room for discussion. I feel like I should stream a game, but what game does 69 Omori people like besides Omori, of course? But yeah, overall, I think my closing thoughts on the Omori manga artist is just, I don't want it on my phone. I don't want it on my feed. I want that art to be completely separated from my timeline of existence. But at the same time, I'm not going to expect someone to uproot their entire foreign culture to suit, other people. So I will be enjoying the Omori manga, and I do hope it gets better because that first chapter was pretty fast and loose. Anime titles are always like, help! I got reincarnated as Omocat on the beach, and now I'm dating a demon doctor. What about Cave Story or something less story focused? Cave Story would be fun to stream. I would have to edit the title though, because I don't want everyone going like, huh. I do wonder how the manga will interpret some of the moments in the game. Yeah, because the game throws so much, battles in there to Garden of Peak ban. Okay. Let me let's see. Hangout streaming. Cave Story is not a bad. Let me just stream, or let me just look through my Steam layer. Has anyone gotten anything on the Steam sale so far? The only thing I've gotten on the Steam sale so far is the really bad 3D Yume Nikki Remake. Because I figure I'd want to play it and enjoy that. I mean, that might be something we can play. Let me open up my Yume Nikki video, my video editing software, because I'm still working on that. I think I have it downloaded. Should I stream the really bad? Picked up In Stars and Time and Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves, I give credit to because they are the only game that has ever made me seasick. Like, Jesus Christ, that was like, wow. Did I miss something important other than the manga? Oh no, you're all good. You're all good. They didn't fire the main Sonic director for liking retweets, and while this is worse, it's still the same kind of thing. You just be like, cool, and move on. Have you played any of the Earthbound games? I will at some point. I know people always want Mother 3 to come to the States, but it's like, I personally don't really care because I already know there's that insanely good fan translation. I'll just play that. It'll be fine. Maybe they're preparing a Mother 3 that's like, maybe they're preparing a Final Fantasy VII remake styled Mother 3 remake at some point, and that's why they've been putting it off. Hi Lily Lyons. Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen you. Earthbound is good. All right, let's stream that really bad Yume Nikki game. Jesus, okay. Yume Nikki Dream Diary. This was like $3.99, I think, on sale. I know OBS previously was bad about like switching from Windows to games to capture, so let me see if I'm able to do that. music's pretty weird, too. You should stream Autumn Break. I already played Autumn Break and it was amazing. Or the demo that combines Delta and Yume Nikki. Oh Jesus, that sounds pretty crazy. So OBS is bad about switching from internet browser to gaming in one thing, so I might have to just stop streaming for 1 second just to get it all sorted out. Let me go ahead and do that real fast. Okay, are you guys able to hear it? How is my volume in relation to the game? No, we see it. We can see. You can hardly hear the game volume. Okay, let me turn that up. Okay, how's that? Hi, Skaska. Alright, can you guys hear it now? I'll never get used to the slight delay when it comes to streaming. I don't know how people do it. Oh, it's good? Okay. Alright, later, Moonshine. Alright, and let me start recording. That wasn't a picture of my bare feet, that was a picture of my cat, and you keep pointing out that one of my feet is in the background. Let's see. Alright. So far the menus are they're this game saves automatically at certain points. So I'm playing, yeah. This is a remake of Yume Nikki, which is a huge inspiration for Omori, and it came out more than 20 years ago. And this is a remake that came out later that many people dislike because it tries too hard to add additional story elements, and the 3D kind of kills the art style. What the heck? This is so weird, man. I don't like her not being chibi. I don't like this actually seeing I feel more like I'm playing a walking sim. Okay. It is neat kind of seeing more of the city. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that. I don't know how to fix that. Unity store. Why is she touching grass? Yeah, they're not staying true to the character. You're not supposed to be outside. What are you doing? Oh, damn. Are we seeing the end of the original game? Is that what this is supposed to be? That's crazy. Okay. Okay, I'm paying attention at the very least. So what, is this supposed to be like a sequel? Don't tell me it's supposed to be like a sequel. Yeah, I still need to change the thumbnail. Thanks for letting me know. Am I able to change it? I can, okay. Let me just find a quick Yume Nikki picture to make the thumbnail. Yeah, this game's 80% off right now. Do I think an Omori sequel or prequel could work? I think they could. It's probably better to just leave it be, but I think if they absolutely wanted to, they could probably find a way to make it work pretty good. Man, everything's a WebP file, so I can't, Have you seen that Chris Pratt gif where it's like, I'm the guy who invented the web.p format, and then he just shoots the guy? When did this remake even come out, I wonder? Okay, there, I changed the thumbnail, thank God. Appreciate you guys bearing with me there. All right. Wow, we actually get to see the window door. What's up with this Resident Evil style camera? Oh, I can still play the game. Thank you, Hypercore. Is this going to be exactly the same? No, not quite. Oh, it's a different game entirely. Even worse than the web format? This is like the sequel to that. I'm not sure how many of you guys played WarioWare, the original WarioWare, but like there was the game you could play with that pyro bird. The Nintendo leaker uses it as his profile picture, but this reminds me of the sequel to that. Yeah, she is a gamer. Well, hello. Alright. that's enough of that. Am I able to find different game cartridges and bring them back here? That would be awesome. And she still can't go out the door. Of course she can't. Gotta stay true. Okay, so they legit changed the room because the balcony's on the bottom. It's not supposed to be on the side. And she plays darts? The balcony's shorter. Slender Man! And he's on my balcony! Oh no! Man, this looks like Life is Strange or something. Okay. Maybe I just need to go to sleep. I hope they pull a Yume Nikki. Oh, did Yume Nikki do that? Yeah, it would be hard, and I wonder how that react. The instant Sunny confessed at the end of that, I was like, okay, this is where the game's gonna end. And sure enough, it did. Oh yeah, she doesn't sound squeaky. Alright, are we gonna see all the different rooms now? Huh. Oh, I can only move left and right. Interesting. Are these the same doors? Yeah, these doors look pretty similar. Alright, let's go to the forest first. Where's the forest? Is that what the forest door looks like? I've been playing through the original Luigi's Mansion. Yo, I'm looking for that one Omori mod that happens after the story and Sunny wears a beret? A beret. I mean, the only one I can think off the top of my head is Reverie, but I forget what a beret is. Is that like an artist hat? Oh, we're here, okay. Oh, wow, we're actually like platforming? yen coin. Oh, hello. Oh god, it's chasing me across the screen! Huh. Okay. Yeah, gameplay and my Yume Nikki, what the hell's going on? I have the same face that a lot of people do. Nothing particularly interesting. Oh, found another coin. Hello. Is there a sprint button? There is not a sprint button. There is not a sprint button. No! Okay. So... Wait, can I pinch my cheek still? Or is that no longer an option? Yeah, I don't like having to think. I've never been particular... Oh, she stays wherever I lure her. Okay. Jump up there, please. Can she jump up? Apparently not. So, did I have to die to keep her AI over there? Is that like part of the game design, or is that just an oversight? Because if it's part of the design, that's kind of cool. Oh, shit! Okay. Oh, wait, Epic, you found the mod he was talking about? Yeah, I didn't know there was going to be puzzles and stuff in here. Wouldn't be a puzzle if there weren't boxes to push. Alright, I guess I gotta wait till she turns around now, because if I go down there now, she's just gonna chase after me. I'm not sure if she has a hearing radius, or it's just like as long as she's not looking, you're just good. Ah, crap, she saw me. Oh! Okay, okay. Alright. Was not expecting that. I thought I had legit just messed up and was gonna have to do it again. I mean, I feel like I have to lure her, right? Oh shit! No, don't go up, you stupid! Cheap puzzle games for funds? I think it would have been cool if they did this, but they just kept like a pixel style. I'm jumping, you still can't see me? Because the instant I touch that ledge, she's gonna take half an hour to get up there. Okay, come on. Got it. Sweet. So I guess someone who likes Yume Nikki played inside and then thought, huh, I should just combine the two. Yeah, I really thought this was going to be a lot more traditional. I guess I don't hate it so far. It's a very different interpret. I know that the creator gave it his blessing or whatever. Yeah, I was fully prepared to just hate this. So far, I don't know exactly where I stand, but I think some of the stuff they're doing is kind of neat. Okay, we're getting on the subway. Concept art unlocked. She looks so oblivious. What is that? It was just some concept art. I'm not sure if it's concept art for this or concept art for the original Yume Nikki. I'd imagine it being for this. The game is interesting, but it doesn't feel like a Yume Nikki. Yeah, so far it's like, it feels more like a standard horror game than that. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom real fast. Just let new people in chat know that. All right, I am back. Oh, hi, Goat. How's it going? You guys can hear me, right? Oh yeah, this place. I think part of the reason people are not going to particularly like this is just that the sprite style kind of lets you come to your own imagination about what those sprites represent. Whereas this just kind of just makes everything feel more final. Okay, so I guess I'll have to remember the symbol later. I, line, that thing, X. I'm not sure if they... I know, like, in the original, it's just there could be a door somewhere, and you'll just... There's no indication in the environment that there's a door there at all. You just have to, like, hope that you got it right. I wonder what those 8... The death glyph. I wonder what the 8-bit areas look. This looks like I mean, fair. I don't know how it could look like a beta test because the original is sprite based, so. Oh god. Oh, I could put a coin there? This looks like a fan game. Yeah. Yeah, it does. What the heck? This music kind of slaps. Just memorize everything from this game, and you'll know, memorize all the item locations in this game, because they make it more obvious for you, and then you'll just be better at normal Yume Nikki. Yeah, I feel like that's true in the original Yume Nikki a little bit also, as lots of secret areas look like dev rooms. It wasn't made by him, but I think he gave it their blessing, which... You know, I mean, maybe he's just saying that because it's a business venture, I'm sure. I'm sure he has problems with it. The Easter egg's still kind of there? What, the stereos and stuff? So am I really not able to pinch my cheek and return to the, messing with the controller trying to find a button to pinch? Wait, I saw her raise her arm. There it is. Oh, it didn't make the sound effect, dang. I had a dream I was in an Unreal Engine dev room. But it's all better. Oh, I can play darts. Wait, no, I wanted to play darts. I didn't want to go to bed. This game looks like it needs a remake already. Yeah, it's... I'm fine with, like, remaking Yume Nikki and adding more game to the bones or whatever. But the 3D style, I think, is just not really befitting of it. Alright, which one's the forest door, guys? You guys know how to get to that? Well, I wouldn't say it's awful, someone says. Maybe it's this one. Oh, that's Block World. Okay, I can just preview it before I go in. RTX on. Are some of these rooms new? I don't think these are the exact same places. Still have Block World though. Oh, they wave at me. That's nice. Not as a manga, not as a 3D adventure. Yeah, if they really want to make like an anniversary version of Yume Nikki, just literally do the sprite thing again. Have it in a similar style, but maybe make the colors more vivid. I don't know. Maybe just give the graphics a real kick in the pants while staying true to those original sprites. Maybe add like a really good remix of the songs. I don't know, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You just have to. Whoa, hello. Oh god, is Block World like a platforming challenge now? Is that the idea? Yeah, I know Yume can you type out how to pronounce Yumetuiki? Yumetuki? Is that a I know it's like a community-focused project that has a lot more content, and it's also like you can see other players if you enable it. I'm not sure if that was level selection or just death. That was just death. Okay, I'll hop on this purple thing when it comes back around. Okay, that is just the background. That is not something you can actually jump on. Oh yeah, her commentary can be annoying. She's just kind of saying exactly what's happening. I've said this to a friend of mine, and I'll say it again. It feels like a Let's Player made a manga of their playthrough of Yume Nikki instead of an actual Yume Nikki manga. Am I supposed to come back to this area later? Because I don't see where to... Okay. Shit! Yumetuki, okay. I need to be bad about not cursing on stream. I'm so used to just editing videos. Okay, you're not supposed to make it there. Excuse me. Slendy2Bs 3? I don't know what that is. That sounds like a very Zoomer username, though. Oh, God. I'm not completely against the art style change in this world, because the original Yume Nikki just went to, like, 8-bit randomly. Can I move the camera around? I cannot. Yeah, don't curse. Sorry, Hidden, I know you're sensitive to that kind of stuff. This music's really annoying. For you guys, it's on a low volume, though, so... Who's been pinging me? Maybe I should have just streamed Flow. Because I know Flow is supposed to be one of the better fan games. I hear it's more straightforward. Honestly, if you combine the original Legend of Zelda with Yume Nikki, that would be rad as hell. This platformer update for Yume Nikki going wild. It's not the worst platforming I've ever seen as far as cinematic platformers or cinematic games like this. But obviously it's not like Mario Odyssey or anything. Okay, we found a bathroom. Take your time. No rush. Oh, wow. Oh, is that what going in the bathroom does? It just changes the angle for us? Okay. Also, she flushed the instant she went in there. That was just all performative. Shit. 0.11 version is looking... Yeah, I love the textures. I don't even know where I am. Oh, I respawned back here, but the camera angle is still changed. Yeah, this is like really, really early access, Yume Nikki. Shit! I thought she was going to teleport to a new location like Omori's toilet. This is the game we deserve to get. I think, yeah, I was going this way before, but... Come on! Yeah, I bet you there's like a bunch of platforming challenges and stuff that are just much easier when you get a certain item. Okay, it looks like I can vaguely jump up those. Hi, Skaska. Let's see. I guess I just randomly can't jump on top of some blocks. Why would you be able to do that? That's a stupid expectation to have. Oh, come on, there was a hole over there. I figured I'd be able to get like some concept art or something. This is the most basic platforming I've done in a very long time. Shit! This is like Qbert on the original Mac levels of, Alright, well, how about for now I just go back to the, I'll just go back to the real world for now. Just give you guys a basic tour of the levels. Because you're probably curious to see what the other areas look like in this very interesting remake as well. Are you able to change your camera angle? You can only change it when you go inside the bathroom. When you go inside the bathroom, it rotates it. Yeah, I'm surprised someone only just now made the Roblox reference. It did feel like a Roblox thing. Yeah, because of how I'm still in my mother's womb. I need to stop cussing. I think because of how abstracted the original Yume Nikki is, building on it in any way, even in a small stylistic way, like with the manga or this, is just going to be very, very difficult. Let's try this one. Alright, what's in here? More side scrolling. Look at that animation when she stops walking. Just snaps right to... I did see Snow World in here. I'll visit that one next. It's the witch. It's the witch from Left 4 Dead. Okay. Well, if that doesn't scream, you need to come back when you have a different item. I don't know what else does. What was the old story in Yume Nikki? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? You're not supposed to know exactly what Yume Nikki is about, but it's safe to infer from some things, like, for example, the fact that some of the monsters look like uteruses and stuff. I guess a very surface-level interpretation of it is something horrible happened to the main character, and she's processing those awful things through her dreams. And then there's a really sad and abrupt ending. And then it ends. And everyone watched it and said, I want to do that. The Dark Souls director would play Yume Nikki and go, don't you think the story's a little too abstract? That's how abstract it is. To put things in perspective. Alright, let's see that snow world. I guess this is the snow world. There's no story. Never was. This isn't snow. This is a giant bathroom. This is the 8th time this has happened. Omori fan with the walking animation. Yeah, that's how you can tell she's in a dream, because no one should be able to stop that fast. Momentum doesn't work that way. Wonder how the ending would be in this remake. The mall. Oh, I can just take the death glyph into other areas? Yeah, I just need a key for that. Yume Factory. What is that? Valve? That's a reference to Valve. Is that it? So this game doesn't want you to get lost. If you go into an area where you can't progress yet, you will find out very quickly and then go to other areas. This looks boring. Alright, latest Casca. It doesn't just look boring, it is boring. Xeno. It's not as bad as I thought it would be, but I can see why people prefer the original, of course. Okay, I guess I need to chase him. Reverse this. Have him come back to me. Are we going to be collecting items to proceed now? Oh yeah, we need an Omori remake in this style. Wouldn't that just be fantastic? I'm trying to pull the switch fast enough that it makes him go in reverse while he's still trying to escape. The theory is that this game takes place after the original Yume Nikki's ending, which explains why you walk past the blood. I guess so. It's just how would she be having, considering what the ending is, how would she be having these dreams? Come here. Okay. Okay. I see what we're... Oh. Don't you dare. But yeah, look at that run. She's got a lot of urgency in her step. She wants to catch this guy. There's no doubt about it. Okay, this is just the same. I've just been doing the same thing here. Pull the switch while you're doing that. Well, now he can run either way, and I can't go down there to see him. Yume Nikki in my living room. Aw, man. The theory is that Kadokawa wanted money. Top 10 wildest fan theories. What the heck is this? I was actually scared she was going to try giving me food through her mouth. Look at these fools. Yeah, we're in the Garden of Ban world now. A flute. You can press X, Y, A, B while holding LB to play. Ooh, is this how I soothe the girl screaming in front of the school? Alright, so how do I play that forest theme for Work Arena? Alright, am I not allowed to go? Ah, oh, great. I have to mimic the sounds he's making, don't I? But I'm not like a musically inclined person at all. This is gonna be terrible. I guess I can also just look at the symbols coming out. That one, that... I don't know what these musical symbols are called. I don't know music terminology, so I'm just going to come up with my own terminology. Double, mohawk, no mohawk, mohawk. Okay. Yes, there we go. Legends say you gotta... Fool me once, Hypercore. Fool me once. Okay, so is this flute supposed to help me catch this douche? Dude, I can play like really good songs on this. Stop running from me. My musical skills. Thank you for teaching me music theory. I was just like, okay, mohawk. That has a mohawk. That one doesn't. We need an RPG Maker game that takes place in Greek mythology. Do we have any of those? That would be kind of cool. Greek mythology is such a cool setting. I love Hades, I love Titan Quest, I love God of War. I like seeing how artists handle Greek mythology differently. It seems like everyone has an interesting take on it, you know? Alright, I think I'm gonna get to editing a video now, but the stream was fun. We'll have to do these more often. Appreciate you guys showing up. Hi Lanti, how's it going? You can reach the snow world from the block world. Oh, is that how it works in this one? Gotcha. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Yeah. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful night. Booba.